Okay, we are live. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Lucy. And
And
what
Facebook.
else? And Facebook. Today we're going to be doing some live sourcing and see what we can find. Live sourcing videos are always fun, especially if you're in a slump of what should I get? What can I get? I've already exhausted everything that I can think of. Help me think
Yes.
outside the box. I love watching other YouTubers do either online or in-store sourcing videos when, I just have spare time and I'm just kind of laying around in bed or on the couch. It's kind of fun to see what they're looking at because sometimes I think, oh, I never even thought about looking in that department. I wonder what they're going to find.
Yes. I love sourcing videos as well. And you're going to, hopefully open your mind to different categories or different ways of putting things together. We did some live sourcing yesterday in our member Bolo group because there is a sale going on. And that was fun. I did swing by after work and I cleared a shelf as I said I was going to. I didn't clear it as much as I want, so I gotta check. I gotta check and see what else is there. But that was fun and worth the trip. But
What store was that? What did you buy?
exactly, no, they know what I bought. But it's a fun group to hang out in. We do have openings in our member group. We don't have openings in our VA group, but we are stuff sells stuff by the C-store. I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. And good morning, Facebook user. So I like seeing how different people source. And Tina and I, we source like 50 different ways. I mean, there's just so many ways you can source. I sometimes will get the flyer at the grocery store and go through and do image scanning there. I get catalogs in the mail. I get buy sheets from my supplier. This way that we're going to show you today is just like poking around on the web. And I like it. And I usually find the best replens and things to find because you're cutting out anybody that's just using a barcode scanner. And really, if you are only finding things by spending hours a day scanning and just doing barcode scans, you are leaving so much money on the table, and you're probably getting a lot of price tanking. Every time I've done that, it's like, okay, it's good, and then Amazon gets back on the listing, and or 50 other people get back on the listing. It's picked up by Tactical Arbitrage a lot of times. I know RVA does a lot of outside of Tactical Arbitrage
Yeah, she
pieces
does a lot of
together. So
manual sourcing. Yeah, and I love that. She
yeah,
will use TA and find some things, but then from those finds, she'll go on a rabbit trail and try to manually find things. Another way when I'm trying to, like you said, we source many different ways, and this is true. It's because there's so many ways you can source. It is so easy to find inventory once you get the hang of it. And another way that I source is by watching other YouTubers that are not Amazon sellers. And I will watch on occasion some couponing YouTubers, the YouTubers that find the deals that are at Target this week or find the best grocery deals on sale this week. Sometimes they're using coupons, sometimes they're just shopping what's on sale. And I will watch their videos. They are usually YouTubers for people who are trying to live on a budget or save money. Their channel is not about reselling, but those are valuable tips that they're giving you. They're giving you tips on either couponing or what store has a sale, what's on sale, and they're sharing with you what they've bought and what their budget was. And I will take those videos and compare the prices that it's now on sale at the grocery store, Target, or wherever on Amazon and see, hey, is this making money? And I have found some good leads this way.
I'm on 3 different Facebook feeds that I truly enjoy. One is new candies coming out, new candies, new flavors. It tells me what I need to source for whatever holiday's coming up. And then the other 2 is one's for Amazon deals and one is for Walmart deals, and then one is just coupon deals. And the Walmart deals, sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't, but and then the Amazon deals let me know like, okay, what maybe I shouldn't source because the price is tanked down, or maybe get for my family. I bought this last week. I bought my doggies new blankets. They were on clearance at Walmart for $3.48. So I got each of my doggies 2 new blankets. It was less than $15 total. And anyhow, we always have this fight with blankets in the house because any new blanket my kids want and or husband,
And the
and
dogs
then
want to.
the dogs want too. And I said, that's fine, but then you got to get rid of like old blankets. The old blankets got to go to the dogs, and then that doesn't happen. And now we have 8 blankets on the couch. But
And I want
anyhow,
to mention one last thing. When I'm really just in the mood and feel like it, I will go to brickseek.com.
oh yeah,
And
Brixie,
when you
good.
go to Brickseek, you can look at what is, and this is the free membership. A lot of resellers that do YouTube videos use that paid version of Brickseek, so they get first dibs of what's like going to be on hidden clearance at Walmart and things like that. But Brickseek has a free version that's great, and it will tell you what things are on sale either in store or online. I use the online feature because I don't like going in store and shopping. That's no hidden secret about me. I prefer to do all of my shopping online, and Brickseek will tell you what things are on sale by store of the stores that their site uses. And I have found great leads through Brickseek. I don't know if you remember a couple years ago, there was a Pokemon lead that I gave you. It was a Pokemon plush from Walmart, and we were buying like 20 and 40 at a time. You don't remember?
Oh,
And I found that deal through Brickseek. And
I
it was like
believe
100%
you.
ROI. Yeah. You're like, I don't know. I've sold so much stuff. I don't remember what plush. But yeah, that was a Brickseek find. So
I have probably 4 or 5 things from our Q4 Bolo group that were shared and whatnot, and leftover inventory from Q4 I just sent in, and I'm making 40 to 80% profits off of them. So I'm like, I'm going to get those toys all year round. They don't have to be just Q4. So now I've added some things to my replen and watch out, when it goes on sale, when it hits that 30% off, whatever, we need to get some more in the cart. And
well,
my
you'll have to
husband,
tell me what those are because I don't know. So after the live, I
yeah,
need
oh
to
yeah,
know.
I'll let you know. I'll, I'll, I'll let you know. And that's the other thing that's kind of nice in our group. Our one VA for the members group, she's adding things to a store list. So when you go into the store, you can just pull up the Amazon wish list, which I love having because as I'm finding things, I'll add it to whatever store that I find it on.
Yeah.
So we got to get in now. Tina and I did some pre things for this just so that we have like some stuff lined up on different rabbit holes. I was getting really excited last night because we were talking about, this is one of our favorite things to do online, with you
Yeah.
guys is live sourcing. It's very exciting. It's much funner than talking about taxes, which is my weekend. And I started just adding stuff to my cart so that I can come in the morning and share with you. And then she's got a different line. I love it how we come up with an idea and then we both go different kind of directions on our thoughts. So
Yeah.
let's see. I think I have it for this way and layout, which will be good. All right. So the first one that I saw last night, I typed in Easter, and oh my gosh, almost everything popping up was in Alibaba private label piece of junk. And so I typed in, I think, Easter chocolate and just kind of browsed through. I like this one because they are targeting Valentine's Day. I want to say they had Mother's Day somewhere in here as well, but Mother's Day was popping up, Valentine's Day. And so I kind of was looking at this. And then if you guys haven't used it before, one of my favorite tricks to do these days is to
Me
search
too.
with
I
Google.
love that. I use it all the time now. I just love this feature.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, I right clicked and I hit use, and then you've got to select the image. So you just highlight what you're going to use, and then it will go over here and it will process. And I had shut it down because I already went down one of the rabbit holes here and opened the links, but found we've got 2 here. This one was out of stock. So then you can see who's selling it, and sometimes it will have the prices, but you can just click on
Yeah.
the link and go. So I opened up this one,
This one.
and it didn't say unavailable earlier. It said sign in, and I was trying to create an account. All right. Anyhow, the store up here, this is how I find some of my suppliers, to be honest. Some wholesale suppliers, it's really good to kind of click and see, but be aware that there's some naughty people on the internet. I don't know if you know this, but some places can be not good websites to source from. So I was looking at this and I'd never heard of Migros, And, so I went over to the World Wide Web and I just typed in, let's see here,
It always cracks me up when you
Negroes
say the World Wide
Review.
Web.
Huh?
It always cracks me up when you say the World Wide Web.
Oh, it's a throwback.
I know.
I'm going to the World Wide Web and the internet, the interweb. Anyhow, Trustpilot is a great one to go and look at. And they have 73% 1-stars. And I started reading through, and it sounds like a really crummy grocery store. So it's legitimately a place. It's not going to steal your money, but they're kind of a crummy grocery store. So not a good spot to go down, kind of a dead end rabbit hole. The other thing I will do is I will go down here and I will see if they have a wholesale or shipping or policies, etc. So poke around a bit. So anyhow, this was a dead end. I'm going to go ahead and close those 2 tabs, but I know this product I have seen on the shelves before. So I will keep that in mind when I'm out searching at my grocery stores. I know, like, sometimes this type of product will not show up if it's at Fred Meyer or Safeway or the grocery stores. It's just not linked in with the Google image. I don't know. It's not all connected as much as we'd like it to be. All right, next one, Chocolate Peeps 3-pack. I've sold these before. Have you, Tina?
I've sold Chocolate Peeps, but not this listing. No.
Yeah, not this listing. I want to say a 6-pack or a single. But I have found these at Rite Aid, Walgreens, Big Lots, grocery stores. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so. And I don't have Rite Aid in my city anymore. They closed out stores. Yeah, we haven't had Rite Aid here in years, and I don't even know. Like
CVS take over?
Maybe 20 years ago we had a Rite Aid, but I do order from Rite Aid online. So that's a nice thing about stores like Rite Aid. If you don't have them in your city, they do deliver, and so I order from Rite Aid and have Rite Aid items delivered to me.
Interesting. I haven't paid attention. I mean, we just every time I go everywhere around my mom's is a CVS.
CVS and Walgreens is what we have here, but no more Rite Aids.
Well, interesting. Good morning, Kaylee. Good morning, Karen. All right, so we've got Blair Candy and we've got Old Time Candy, which are 2 very popular candy wholesalers. You can go create accounts there. Feel free to go create an account. I hate Blair Candy. We
had a horrible experience with Blair Candy.
They ship you crap. I mean, it's just bad. Like, I don't know.
You all ordered. Yeah, remember I ordered a bunch of candy corn from Blair Candy. I mean, cases and cases of different kinds of candy corn. Was this last? This was in
2 years ago. It wasn't the last one.
Yeah, 2021. And that it all arrived either expired, almost expired, and clumped together. When I say clumped together, you would have thought that they stored it in a hot warehouse. They were melded together, and it was a mess.
So our process for looking at wholesalers and things like this is really simple. We find it at the Rite Aids, the Walgreens or whatnot, replen groups, OA list, whatever. And for me, I usually will trial out anywhere from 3 items to 2 dozen. So 3 to 24, and I will test that product out. If it does well, then I'm looking for a wholesale supplier. I'm looking to create a bundle with it. I'm looking to expand on that idea. And with my wholesale suppliers, it's very similar. I'm going to order one order from them, and I'm going to go through the whole process from start to finish. How easy was it to order? Were they out of stock? Did they send me what I asked? Was it expired? And they kind of get one shot with me. And if they can't deliver and or handle problems, that's it. You're gone. I'm not going to deal with you again. Very, very. There are too many suppliers out there to be given second chances to everybody.
Yes.
Now, Old Time Candy, I've ordered from them. They're higher priced, but they were pretty good. I didn't have any issues with them. But if you're just going to order and jump on that listing, probably you and a whole bunch of people are as well. So keep that in mind. What do we got? We got, you can order from Amazon too. So we've got this is Just Born. What are the other ones? Are the other ones like full grown? This is 1 ounce. You can do this with Amazon as well, though. I do it with Amazon where I buy cases from Amazon and break them down into 3 pack,
I
6 pack,
do
whatever.
too.
It is viable. When you buy from Amazon, you're buying on your business account because it's for business and it's for resale and you have an invoice, etc. And from my knowledge, everything has been fine to prove authenticity with an invoice from your Amazon business account. Others have said that they got flagged and got shut down. So I don't know. Go read their cases. If you are nervous about it, then don't do it. But I've been doing it for years and have had no problem. So we've got a case here. I don't know how much is in there, but $9.99. We've got $1.49, and we've got 24 for $29 right there. And if we go back and we type in, let's say 124 times 3 is 372. We've got a $6 profit. Now,
I like it.
I like it too. I didn't realize this one though.
They're
These
sneaky,
guys,
man.
yeah. These guys are a PL brand in the candy world, and I would not go against them. But what I would do, I would go make a 4-pack and freaking
Make my
undercut
own
them.
listing, yes.
I'd make a 4-pack and price it at like $14.90 and just be,
Yeah.
I battle with these guys all the time. They will, I believe they are getting brand registered and will do IP complaints. So keep this store in mind. Ned's Zoo.
So Nedso store. Yeah, they're terrible.
They are, and they do
And
really
the reason
good.
why, yeah, the reason why I find them terrible and unethical is see how that's so sneaky, how they put their little logo at that very, very last photo. And they have nothing to set them apart to make this be their brand. This is Peeps. And how they get away with doing that, it just infuriates me because they are not putting anything branded of their own in there. They are not even putting it in the main image. And so many sellers like us will miss the fact it's not in their title, it's not in their photo, and we will innocently send on this existing listing in Amazon, and then they're going to file an IP against us because they put that little picture at the end. It's so unethical.
So just so you know, I have been caught in an IP thing with something very similar. It wasn't this, obviously. It was little honey packs of craft.
Oh yeah.
So here's what happens if you're curious. Like, what happens when that happens? So Amazon accepted my invoice, obviously, because I had a valid invoice, which if you bought from Old Time Candy or Blair Candy, it would work, and you'll win the IP complaint. Well, they just issue another one. And on the second one, Amazon will keep it on your board even if you've won. And they just kind of are like, you win, but you don't win, if you know what I mean. It's not going to harm your account, but it just screws you up. And so that's why a lot of us will not list on this kind of stuff, because it's more of a headache. So I would rather go around and redo, copy their listing, not verbatim or anything like that, which if you want to rewrite somebody's bullet points, ChatGPT did that. I literally went like this and said, ChatGPT, please reword these bullet points. And it did.
I know, I love ChatGPT. I play with it quite often just because it's entertaining.
Yep. So I will literally remake this listing and probably throw it under the generic, because I'm not authorized to list under Peeps, and generic right now is messed up. So if you try to get on other people's generic listing, it will kibosh you and say that you don't have authority. Tina has a video on how to get around that too on her channel. Go subscribe, please, and watch that video. I had to go watch that video yesterday. But anyhow, I'd probably throw it up on a private label, add a basket from the Dollar Tree or something in here, and then price it the same, because you've got enough margins to price the same and add a few more things in there. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, we're going to move on. There's other listings too. We got Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. Have you sold these ones before?
I have. I've not sold the Cocoa Pebble one, but I have sold that Fruity Pebble one, and I regretted not buying more of it when the first year that it came out.
It's the Nezco company again. I should have weeded these out. That pisses me off.
Yeah, but that's okay, because you know what? There's going to be other listings for those. There
Oh
will
yeah,
be
there
other
it is. I
listings.
got a couple
Yep.
actually.
And for those of you that know how to create listings, by all means, create your own. For those of you that don't, join our bundles group. It's a lot of fun over there.
Godiva. I ship these in a box. Do you do box for these guys for
Oh,
hollows?
Godiva, especially because they're hollow
Yep.
and they're very, very delicate. So is the lint, the
Yeah.
LINDT
God.
lint. Uh-huh.
I sometimes find them damaged at the
I
store
didn't get
too. You
that.
gotta be
Could you try again?
Um, I wasn't talking to you, but okay.
Well, just shut up. Shut up. Leave me alone. Yeah, so I will put these in boxes. Don't expect Amazon to put it in a box for you. Just FYI. They won't do that. Rank NA tells me a new listing. $34 is crazy pants. I don't think they're gonna go for that much, but maybe. And then up here it's kind of tricky. It says pack of two and it's only showing one.
Yeah, so whoever made this listing just did not do a great job. And
My oh, they got the purple and the green. My packers miss this kind of crud all the time. We've had a few talks because they'll see it and they're like, oh, it was a single. No, it was
because
not.
they see the image and that is the fault of the person who created the listing.
Yeah, I don't see.
They're
Oh,
very
there's
lazy. Yeah.
okay. So last year, let's go in and look at last year. And if you want to do that, you just highlight the keep a graph you want to do. And it was gone for 25 all day long. It doesn't have a whole lot of review. New offer count 15, 15, 16, 14. So it had a few people on there. It did. I just see this one right here, but the keeper graphs get messed up for a few reasons. If you see things like this, one is if they redo categories, you will see just like this, it falls off into nothing land. So there's many reasons why a keep a graph could be messed up. I would not go deep on this. I would do, again, I'd buy 3, see if it sells. Harborough, visit Nosh Pack Store. So I don't know if they're like the Nezco people, but what do we got? Oh, yep. They added little mints down here. This is another private label.
You know what? But at least they added something truly branded. The other person just put a picture of their logo.
It looks like a condom pack, Tina.
It does look like a condom pack.
you get like 3 little mints in there. That is the most whatever.
There's probably more than 3. At least I would like to think so. But at least they took the effort to put their branded item
Oh, it is
in
right there.
this photo. I mean, at least they put the effort to put that in there.
Yes.
These kind of things are easy to do. And so this person definitely made a much better listing.
Yes. And again, you can copy them and you've got enough price match to.
And they included in their title that those mints are included as well. I don't know if you had caught that, but it said in the title it had.
Oh, these little bunnies. This is a homebrew picture.
Sometimes these listings do really, really well, though.
Yes. These I boxed too because they're. Oh, wait, no, it's solid. I don't know. Would you box this one? It's solid.
I would still box that one just because of the kind of packaging it's in. Because as you can see, it's one of those like a staged packaging. See how the bunny's sitting down in that cardboard, and that cardboard is going to be delicate. And I would not trust to polybag that for nothing. I would definitely put it down in a small box.
You've got $10 to work with, and I know I've seen this again at all the grocery stores and things like that. Let me go back to the time frame we want.
A lot of sellers jumped on it at during the Easter time.
Yeah, we went from new offer count of 9 to 32. I bet you this got on a bunch of OA lists of such.
And whoever made the listing, they even added a video. So I'm impressed that they did that, being that their picture is so very basic. Like it looks like beginner friendly listing, like someone who just is learning listings, but yet they were savvy enough to add a video to it.
All right. Now with the new small and light, you could go down. It looked like the price tanked down from 16 to 11. But if you go down into the 11, it is small and light. You got $7 to work with. So Marva, I'll get to you in just a second. Okay, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but that's funny. It's
Yeah.
All City Candy did it, which interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to think what I've seen these guys price wise. $4.99?
I'm actually trying to look it up right now. And it is sold. I see it at Blaine's Farm and Fleet for $5.79. I see it also at Walmart for $4.48.
Okay, so you got $3 profit there.
Mm-hmm. And not bad. And I
No.
bet they sell like hotcakes during Easter.
Yep. Yeah, I would definitely send in at the $16 mark and then set your repricer to go down to whatever the $10 mark. And
Yeah.
I would do the AI equalizer on this. So could you please put the link for that resourcing site? I cannot find it.
What
Um,
resourcing site?
I don't know what resourcing site, but I just put the Bolo group in
Oh, you
there.
just did. I just now opened up the chat, so I was about to find that, put that in.
Yeah, I
Very
put
good.
that in. But what's the resourcing site that you're looking for? This is RevSeller, if you're looking for RevSeller, and this is Keepa. So I run Keepa, RevSeller, and DS Amazon QuickView. The more you can apply to sell for and get approved for on Amazon, the better off your account will be. Absolutely.
Absolutely. 100%. And that comes with time.
Yep. Andes. This is
I
a good
love
listing.
Andy's mints. When I was a little kid, remember some restaurants at the end when they brought the bill would put like a couple of those mints with the paper receipt, and I would always look at my mom like, "Can I take it now? Can I take one now?"
This looks super creepy. You could totally take that photo, make a little avatar out of it, put some little eyeballs. But they just
That's in
photoshopped
this
this.
photo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they used Canva and just popped it in there. Found a base picture. I don't know if they stole it from Shutterstock or internet, but Blue Umbrella is selling it. This is interesting. It doesn't have the size on there, but it's 9.5. You got to be very be very aware of that when you're out shopping.
That's right, because this year, as you all know, the packaging has gotten smaller and the prices have gone up. And some of these listings were created last year or the year before when
Mhm.
you used to get more in a package for a lesser cost.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, the price of inventory has gone up. Yep. We have noticed it across the board. But I have noticed that with the $12 increase on the small and light, that the prices on Amazon have gone up as well. So, like this is at the $9.90 price. I bet you dollars to donuts that's going to be increased a little bit by as we get closer to Easter. So these are Dollar Trees. I recognize this packaging. Bunny Letts, Double Crisp, Palmer. Palmer is definitely Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree candy. And Rich, I see your comment there about the problem with coffee and candy is the price of inventory has really gone up, and it absolutely has. But I do want to say, I was getting really discouraged about that, during Q4 and at the beginning of this year. And it just like, I guess I'm just not going to source grocery anymore. But I went revisiting a bunch of my old replans at the beginning of this month and in the middle of January as I was trying to clear stuff out of my account that I had set to closed because I didn't want to give up on some of those old listings yet, right? So I didn't have them in stock, but I had them set to closed. The current Amazon price was still priced at what I had been selling it for when my buy cost was less. Now I am seeing on some of those old listings, not all, but some of them, they are profitable again because finally the price has caught up to what our buy cost is on Amazon. So all of the sellers that either had old inventory that they had already bought at the lesser cost at the stores have finally sold out. And now everybody is pricing accordingly.
Thank you. Thank you for saying something, Brandy. She says these guys will do IP complaints.
Okay.
So
I've never even heard of this brand before.
no, they got branded bags though. That's interesting. So it looks like they buy in bulk and then they just buy in bulk and put it in bags. Like these bags you could totally have made. And so I don't
So
know if
they're private labeling candy then.
yeah, it looks like it
Okay.
because they're not tutti frutti.
Right.
But they are definitely just branding their bag and then buying. You know how you can buy bulk candy? They're buying bulk
Yeah.
candy and doing that. Sells Dollar Tree candy and then issues up complaints. Ha! God, what? I have a lot of items in FBA, but I'm also doing more FBM. Yeah, so chocolate bunnies are one of those that may be better to do FBM because you can then directly ship them, and we're going to get hit with multiples on what day is multiples? Is it April 15th or May 15th?
Yeah, it's gotten it has gotten earlier. Last year I think was the first year it got earlier, but it is in earlier April. And I remember last year, because you know how Easter falls sometimes at the end of March, early April, mid-April, you know, Easter holiday fluctuates. And last year, Easter ran past meltables. And so I was concerned with how much chocolate do I buy for Easter this year? Because can I realistically sell out of it before the meltable date kicks in?
Mm-hmm. So you may even want to like hold back some inventory, send in half for FBA, keep the other half for merchant fulfilled, you know.
Yeah, so I'm going to Google really quick when Easter is 2023.
Just ask
This
you
year is
why.
April 9th. It's April 9th this year, so it's early this year. And Amazon meltable. Amazon only accepts meltable inventory between October 16th and April 14th.
Okay,
So
so
we don't have to worry about our Easter meltables unless you just didn't sell out of them for Easter. So we got 14th is when meltable starts with or ends, and Easter is on April 9th.
excellent. I got to sign out of my Fred Meyer's. Oh, it's not available, so never mind. That's
And I
worthless.
want to post what Rich said here because, buddy, me and you both. So, it definitely killed our profit and loss for all of us. All of us were in this same boat because of the rate increase at the grocery stores, and Amazon's fees had went up, and so did the cost of shipping. But I, like you, am definitely paying a lot closer attention this year to these things. Additionally, I'm happy to see some of these prices, and like Lucy mentioned, the small and light fee increasing to help get our growth on that trajectory again that we all, had been on.
Okay, 438. These are at Walmart for 438. My only thing is it's $2.40 for a lot of bubble wrap, a lot of packing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to
And
say.
then that's right, because then you figure, the bubble wrap has however much cost. I mean, look, you could get really, really down to the nitty gritty on the cost of things. If you wanted to buy a roll of bubble wrap and know exactly how many square sheets were in it and divide that by, I mean, you could
It's 5
really
cents.
break,
If you buy
yeah,
from American Bubble, it's cost you 5 cents a
a
sheet.
sheet, to what the bag is. I mean, you could get really down to the nitty gritty if you wanted to.
Right. So in this example, I would probably either ship directly, do merchant fulfilled, or do the 2-pack. So we've got pack of 1, we've got pack of 2 down here. I don't know if there's any for sale with pack of 2. See, they want $25 for a pack of 2. I would probably have to take that down. I don't know if you're going to sell a pack of 2, but get creative on make it more valuable for the customer and make your margins a little bit better, because selling a single in the under $10 range is just really hard to get profitable right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these bunnies.
You do? This is one of your favorites?
Not to
People
eat.
love or hate white chocolate. Oh, for selling. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
no,
you meant for eating.
it's disgusting to eat. I don't like that.
Look, a lot of people do, or, you wouldn't be selling it. So you might have just offended somebody watching if that was their favorite one. And you just said their favorite bunny was disgusting.
You know what? You know what else is disgusting? Peeps and Crocs. Okay, both of those. I'm anti-Peeps. It's freaking
Anti-peep.
God. They're just so gross. They're so gross. I don't see how anybody eats them.
Well,
But
people who like marshmallows, I guess.
yes, we've got these guys. You could let's see here. These were going for $1.25 at Big Lots last year, or $1.50.
Yeah, they were somewhere in that family.
So lots of people sell them. You know, it's one of those you either got to be get in first or kind of hang out last. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
you want to get that Easter. As soon as you see the Easter candy hit your shelves, you want to buy it and send it in right then. The only Easter candy, the exception, is Peeps can sell after Easter as well as jelly beans. I find that those two particular candies can still sell very well after the holiday. Just like at Christmas, the cordial cherry candy will continue to sell.
Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself. I didn't clear the shelf when they went on clearance.
Of the
Yeah, the cordial cherries. I saw them later. I'm like, ah, I should have done
Yeah, they
that.
go down to like $1, and I'm sure in some parts of the country theirs will go to 50 cents or a quarter. In my city, we never see things stick around long enough to go that low.
No. Yeah, it's kind of same here too. They
Yeah,
get things.
these are
But
so cute. I love these.
these are really adorable. So too.
See, I
Yeah.
would want to pair this as a bundle. I would want to make a bundle of this Lent carrot pack with a chocolate bunny because I think that would look precious. And I would probably open the box of those and pull out those little carrots and make a really great photo with also the chocolate bunny standalone. I mean, wow, this could be a beautiful listing as a bundle.
Yep. Yep. I've sold these carrots on and off on different listings, but I like the idea of pairing it with the chocolate there.
Yeah,
I
because
want
Lint is just really popular chocolate. People pay
to
more for Lint chocolate, and it is delicious. It's very good chocolate.
look at this.
It's weird looking, isn't it?
It's a little strange. We got a
hmm
lot. Let's see here. Let's go into when was Easter last year? Was it early last year?
I will ask the Googler.
Ask your
So,
watch. Why do you wear the watch? Just say it.
well, because I don't need her to be obnoxious on a live. Last year it was the 17th. This year's the 9th. And so what I love about when Easter is later, like last year, is you have such a longer selling season for your items. When it's earlier, you have such a small window.
New offer count went up to 76 sellers.
Well, because these listings are easy to jump on when you're not a bundler or you don't have creative listings that you have found on Amazon. These are the ones that are just easy to get a lot of people on them.
Yep. These guys are sold at the Walmart, and I want to say it's $4.99.
They're probably at stores like Target and your grocery store, and definitely do price comparison shopping when you guys are looking for these things. And additionally, make sure you have those Chrome extensions put in, like Rakuten and Top Cashback. Those are my top two favorites. But there are certainly other cashback sites and deals, and some people really get into buying the discounted online gift cards. I don't do that, but it definitely is a business model that other sellers do.
Yeah, I love my Rakuten checks. Let's see here. This price tag, you want to look up and see what the price is going to go down to make sure that it's still profitable, right? So we went down to 750 and we had new offer count go up to 11. I could not find the caramel ones for a long time.
I
So
would
if I take
probably
that,
like that bunny. I like
yeah,
chocolate and caramel.
I haven't I haven't physically tried this one. I like the sea salt caramels.
Yeah. The older I get, though, the thought of like sitting down and eating a chocolate bunny is just like, ugh, to me, but as a kid, it was different. I wanted to eat the whole thing. So I still like sweets. Sweets is my downfall in life, but you find that your taste refine with age and what you want to have.
I've been liking the dark bitter chocolates too,
Okay.
get a little bit of the not so sweet, not overly sweet. But these
Yeah.
guys would be good even down at 750. You could buy quite a bit of those if you can find them. Note that these are the 3 ounces, the bigger ones, not the smaller ones. So these might be the $3 ones, which would be a little bit cut into your margins, but you could still profit off of 150. Nate loves Peeps.
There you go, Nate.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with you, Nate, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll still be your friend.
Right
I even like
now, I see that caramel bunny, it's out of stock right now. It's probably from last year, and it's 3 ounces is the listing.
Mhm.
And that listing you said was 2 ounce?
No, this is 3 ounce, 3 ounce.
3 ounce. Okay, so it was at it's out of stock, but it was at Walmart for $2.24.
Ah, okay. So 2.24.
And it
Yeah.
looks like Kroger grocery store chains sold it, but just
Mhm.
currently right now it was out of stock. Because it's a bit early, but look, it's going to be around the corner. And Myers, for those who have Myers, that rabbit is showing online at 2.29 and $2.49 at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
So anybody know if this guy is private label or not? Just candy store. I mean, we could
Candy
dive into them.
orders with cold pack. So visit the candy store. What's the brand below? Did they put it as their brand as well? I'm guessing yes.
It's done by Shop Trio Boutique.
No, that's who's selling it. Where does
Right.
it show
Just
the
candy store
brand?
right
Oh,
there.
the brand is Just Candy. See below, down below, underneath the price of $18.99, go down lower. Whoops. See brand, Just Candy. So they are private labeling this as the Just Candy brand.
Pooey poop. Okay. This is their store. They're definitely registered. They got a nice little storefront.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Here
this
we
would be a listing you could not get on, even though the IP complaint isn't popping up. My guess is that they would try to come after you because they're again someone who is doing their own brand, but doing it in a shady way, like the Needso, Nedso, however you pronounce
I have some names for them in my head.
it.
Rhymes with truckers, but
Starts with an F. Sounds like truckers.
so I gotta catch myself. Same with many other things. You know how you have little nicknames for things. All right,
Mhm.
Dove chocolate, 4.5 ounces. This one is a good one. This will be on my radar, especially when Rite Aid, Walgreens, those stores run their specials for Easter, which they will. They'll
Yeah.
run, 2 for $8. It might be 2 for $10 these days. It used to be like 2 for $5, but probably 2 for $8, 2 for $10. I will be getting those Dove ones. Let's see here what this one. Frankfurt. Frankfurt's good, right?
Yeah, Frankfurt is that brand, and that listing is made under the Frankfurt brand, as you'll see down
Perfect.
below.
So we can
Yes.
give them this
So
one.
this is not a third-party seller branding it as their own. So this is a legit bundle. This is a legit bundle listing that any of us can sell on.
I'm trying to think where I've seen these. Are these
Well, I know Dollar Tree can sell Frankfurt. Frankfurt is kind of at a lot of stores, so you're going to find that these will be easy to find, be it Walmart, Big Lots, Target, maybe even the Dollar Tree.
Nate won Elizabeth over with Lindt chocolates? I bet you did. That
Ah,
is a
Lindt
good
is good
method.
chocolate. So is Dove. I love Dove chocolates.
Seeing if you'd use Peeps, you wouldn't have her. Just saying. Just saying.
Unless she's a girl that likes a peep.
No, no, I, I don't know. You pipe up, Elizabeth. I'm saying she's not, but I'm just guessing. I am so shooting from the
Look,
hip.
if Elizabeth didn't like it, she would tell you.
Oh, I know she would.
She
They're
speaks her
so fun to
mind.
hang
I
out with.
love that.
Oh, which when we're at ASD, I think we're looking at Sunday night, right, to hang out after the show, and
Yeah.
then Monday might be for group members. Are we okay? We'll talk about that later.
Like, I don't know right now. That's 2 weeks from now. Look, I still have to eat breakfast.
Oh, I got breakfast too to eat. I got some oatmeal thing. I don't know, just add hot water.
And I am drinking iced tea this morning in this Crayola glass that I have had. It was always at my grandma and grandpa's house when I was a little girl. Like this thing, I can't even begin to guess how many years old this is. I'm going to guess it's at least a 40-year-old glass.
Jeez. Crayola's locking down. Did you have you seen that one unfold?
I have not. I have not. I do know that I had created a bundle listing. I don't know if I think it was a year and a half ago, and I had added a box of crayons to it. And I did use the word Crayola and I got flagged for it. So I had to take out Crayola and just put crayons. And my listing was okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's they've been locking down and booting people. is kind of a bummer. Let's see here. You can buy from Frankfurt or maybe find that. Blair Candy's got them $5.40.
Oh, that Blair candy keeps pop. We don't recommend Blair candy, you guys. I mean, you're free to look, but we
Five
don't recommend
Below.
them.
It says $1.50 at Five Below. That's probably a different size though. What do we got? 5 ounces. It's probably the single ounce. Today.com. You know, some of these I just have never seen. We've got $3.99 on Hello Sweets. So you're going to want to make sure that they are good distributors by doing the methods we talked about
Yeah.
earlier. Let's see. What do we got? The Cocoa Pebbles. There you go. If you were ordering from a supplier, I mean, I always break it up into several. Let's say your MOQ is $500 from Blair Candy. You're not going to want to buy $500 of just Cocoa Pebbles. You're going to want to spread
Right.
it out over several listings and not put all your Easter eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Nate loves dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is good. Now, here's white chocolate, though. We got white chocolate. I noticed at.
I'm not a fan of white chocolate.
You're not a fan of white chocolate? Me neither.
No, I'll eat it. Like I'll, have a taste of white chocolate, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Do you like it?
No, it's too sweet
No.
for me. Too sweet. Like I said, I'm more in the dark bitters. Trader Joe chocolate is a good one to go down. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole here with y'all because it's probably something that we will be highlighting in our groups because Trader Joe's is just really good and their chocolate is really good and there's lots of different combinations of their chocolates. The other one is World Market. World Market had dark chocolate bunnies, which I had seen milk chocolate all over the stores. This white chocolate I'll be on the lookout for. And then the dark chocolate was at Cost Plus World Market if you have
Yeah, in
those.
fact, that's a great store to go into. The prices are much higher, but they also fetch a good dollar on Amazon for a lot of their things, but you really have to look. So if you were going to look at, say, their Easter chocolate, you can't get discouraged after looking at half of it. There's going to be those couple of things that will really, really be good. Same at Christmas time, their advent calendars and things like that can really go for good money. Facebook user, what is our issue with Blair? Expiration, not shipping, expiration and having or close to expiration coming to you, and sometimes melted candy coming to you.
So question for you. This one has 7 ounces, which is bigger. They come in the 1 ounce, they come in the 3 ounce, and then 7 ounce. And then this is a 2-pack. Is this Costco or Sam's Club? I have not seen this in the grocery stores.
It's got to be a Costco thing. And I love sourcing at Costco when I go in there for seasonal things. I don't find a lot for just all year long things, but seasonal. And when Costco has a sale and you're lucky enough to be in the store and they have a sale, you can really rake in the profits at Costco.
I would like to start shopping and doing Costco, but I hate going there. Ours are so
I do
crowded.
too. So crowded. To park is a nightmare. And I don't live close to one. Like for me to go to Costco, it's like a 25 minute drive or longer. And for some people who live in the country, it's like, that's not a big deal. That's like a normal day for you. I've lived in the country, so I relate to that. However, I live in a city, and if it's more than 5 minutes away, it's too far.
Mine's 20 minutes, and I don't consider that a drive at all. That's like everything's 20 minutes away.
Ugh, I just, no. Look, living in a city like I do, from my house, I can walk to my bank. I could walk to the post office. I can walk to a Walgreens, a CVS, like everything's close. So you get spoiled. But with Costco, it's the parking that kills me. It's just, it's
my
frustrating.
people will run you over. They will just take you out. They don't care. They'll just run you over.
And I have a Sam's Club membership too. So I go to Sam's Club more often because it's easier to get in and out of Sam's Club.
If this price tanks down and you're paying $4.50, it's not worth it anymore. So
again, bundles, everybody. If you can see these listings are doing well as a standalone and it's not really profitable, you can create bundles.
Yep. So what do we got this year? We got cookies and cream, 8.5 ounce. That's what I'm looking for there. So reversely, I can see, okay, this might be
I don't remember ever seeing those before. If they were out last year, I don't remember these.
They're kind of cute. I like how they're different colors in there. But you can reversely go to the store, see what's coming out, and then see if it's on Amazon.
And then I would try to find bundle pack listings for Easter candy if I was sourcing the candies like this, because on Amazon you can find, and I don't mean like a 2, 3 pack of the same exact chocolate Easter eggs, but I'm talking about a variety pack of
Like, do this
chocolate
one.
candies or Easter candies. There are a lot of great listings on Amazon that are variety packs. In fact, type that into Amazon when you are looking, you know, like those, oops, you had a picture of Peeps there, but
Oh, down here. This
yeah,
is
like,
I like this area. I was
yeah,
just going to highlight that this
yes.
suggested or inspired. It gives leads me to more things.
Right. So like that Peep picture there on the
There's the
top
dark chocolate.
shows the yellow, the purple, the blue and the pink. Like that with Peeps. You can find that with the chocolate, say the Cadbury eggs. You can find listings that might be that Hershey white chocolate egg, also with some Cadbury eggs. So you could have different brands put together as bundles. These are the better listings to find. You're going to have less sellers on them because people are lazy. They don't want to try to hunt those down. They're only scanning packages, they're only scanning barcodes, and they're just going for the quick easy thing. And sometimes it's because they're a newer seller and that's all they know how to do.
Um, no, I do not like pumpkin spice oatmeal. I
I
don't think
do.
I've really tried it though. So maybe I'm not a big oatmeal fan. That's why I picked up one this week to try, mainly because I had a big cavity, so my jaw is still hurting, and it was a small cavity, big procedure. I don't know. They had to stab me multiple times, so I'm just trying to find. I picked up oatmeal, even though I don't really like oatmeal because
I
it's.
bought that pumpkin spice oatmeal to sell on Amazon during Q4, and the listing was one of the ones that got taken down when Amazon
Yeah.
was removing a lot of these bundle listings. My cat decided she wants to come
Oh,
on
cute.
the show
Okay.
this morning. So, look, anyway, I ended up keeping the boxes of them here and I ate some, and oh my God, that pumpkin spice oatmeal was delicious.
Yeah, maybe I'll try it. I don't typically like. Hold on, I gotta look at the phone. Oh no, I don't. It went dead. Uh,
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think what these would be cost wise. You can go up to $8 for five and still make three. You got to get them on some sale, and these are different than the Dollar Tree. These are not Dollar Tree Peeps. Dollar Tree Peeps are half. I think there's
Oh
five in now.
no, my cat has walked on the keyboard. I almost couldn't figure out how to get my screen back up, and she's going to jump up here again. Like, she is persistent.
That's all right. I found the dark chocolate. I'm trying to remember what it was at World Market. I want to say 450. Oh, I'm tempted to put something together with the different types of bunnies, the dark and the white, do a black and white type of thing. What do we got? New offer 27 and it tanked down to 8.99. So gotta watch out for that one. Cool. All right, we're gonna close that tab, close that tab. Yeah, I like coming down here and kind of seeing what's going on with the holidays and what's suggested. We've got the Cadburys. Now I have a voicemail. I hate people. Don't call me. I'm so bad. Like I don't know who's trying to contact me, but it's never anything good. It's always just like home warranties and stuff. Rite Aid does not have anything out for Easter. I just went to the Rite Aid website, typed in Easter.
Yeah.
That got like nothing going on yet.
Yeah, it's a bit early.
I typed in at Walmart. I found this funny that mashed potatoes came up. Since when are mashed potatoes Easter? Like, but where was it? This one. I went down this rabbit hole. I have noticed poking around that there are more and more dinosaurs associated with Easter, which
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why. These are not listed, but they were 13 and now they're on sale for $3.97. So that's a really good 75% off. Grow a dinosaur. I kind of
These
want
grow a dinosaur things, I don't know about this particular one, but the grow a dinosaur egg thing has been around for years and years. Oh, obviously not that one because it's a Jurassic Jurassic World. But yeah, Jurassic World stuff has stayed popular since the last movie.
I'm gonna order these for me. I love the grow. I love the. I'm gonna get some for me and some for my little nephew. Anyhow, I went over and looked, and it's just all Alibaba crap,
Mhm.
just junk. All of these things are just garbage.
Yeah.
For pennies over in China.
But look, if those things are cheap enough, and again, my brain is always with bundles because that's what most of my listings are. If I was going to do a dinosaur Easter themed bundle, I would possibly buy one of these cheaper bundles that come with a lot of things that are clearly not branded their thing to where I wouldn't be in trouble. And I might throw those in to my bundle listing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Where's that? We're going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. All right. Moving on. We're moving on to other categories. That was all we pulled for Easter.
Yeah, we're out of Easter ideas. Okay, so these type of listings I used to sell on during COVID, and they would sell so well because that's when everything was great with selling groceries. Then these listings, specifically of these Hormel completes, they got to where they were not profitable anymore because again of the pricing going up. These used to be under $2 and now they are $2. We looked them up before the show. I believe they're like $2.50 roughly per item. So yeah, you see the buy cost on this would be $13.44 and your profit would only be $3.41. So that's not the type of ROIs I personally like to go for. But I am now seeing the prices coming up on these Hormel bundle listings that are on Amazon. These are also the type of listings that Tactical Arbitrage doesn't pull up. These are the ones where you have to hunt manually. And you want to type in something like Hormel Completes Variety Pack, Hormel Completes Bundle. And you see they even titled it that way, Hormel Completes Beef Bundle. So these are with all of the beef type of meals.
Now they did private label this one. They did Simple Online Solutions.
You are making me nuts.
So I probably wouldn't get on that listing. We found this one too. Who is this one by? Hormel. So this is by Hormel. It's got other sellers on it, so a little bit better.
Yeah, well, this one is actually profitable. This one right here, because it would also be roughly a $13. I think it was like $13.44 was the buy cost.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one would actually be a profitable listing. What is see, $8.91. So this is one that has come back up where now they are pricing it for what it would, for what we need. How we were talking earlier, how the prices on Amazon have not caught up to the new inflation for our buy cost. At the grocery store of these items. Now, this particular listing looks as though it has. I'm curious if Keepa tells us the story of it.
Yep.
Yes, of when it finally came up. And you see more sellers jumping on, and it looks like they are maintaining that price. And this was a very
36.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And these you can find right now, the cheapest is at Walmart. I looked high and low, and I think the store called Menards. We don't have Menards, but it looked like Walmart and Menards still sell these Hormel complete deals.
That or you go to somewhere like Food Service Direct and see if you can order a case of each one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we like to do. Or even Amazon and order a case of each one and then break it apart, repackage it, send it right back. But these are awesome little things. If you have, say, a new mother, somebody that's a little bit older that needs some help with meal care, somebody that's recovering from a surgery, these types of kits really cater to them because they can order this, have it shipped. It's shelf stable. It's not going to take up fridge space. You're helping them out. You're providing a couple meals, especially if they are, going through a rough time. So I really love doing these types of bundles and getting on them. I'm gonna kill that one. Kill that one. I wanted to poke around in Condiment King store really quick and see what else he's got.
What listing was his?
The Hormels.
Okay. Yeah,
He's
and
got.
that's another thing. Now that you do this, is that when you find a listing like that one, the Hormel that is profitable, it's great to then look through one of the seller stores that's on that listing, because the likelihood is that they are also selling other bundles that you could then start reverse sourcing. And oh, that was freeze dried fruit. I thought it was that candy. And you maybe find some other things by searching this way.
Gingerbread cookies from Little Debbie's, if you could find those right now. $20 for 4, and it's got a 15,000 rank. That's really good. Cheesecake Jello. That's interesting.
That wouldn't be profitable at $7.50.
No. They shop at Walmart. Dolly's at Walmart. Lots of listings there. This one is pretty good. I know it's profitable. We looked at that at something else. Chick-fil-A. My Chick-fil-A sauce is like $5 a thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, and when it first came out, it was really profitable. I remember people clearing the shelves of that stuff to sell it. But when back during those times, I had a hard time finding it with a good expiration, which I thought was odd because it was like new. It just hit the shelves, but it had such a short expiration on it.
Yeah, that one's a little weird. We've got Scooby Snacks. Oh, it's a 3-pack of Scooby Snacks. This is the type that you're going to find on different sales at Safeway or wherever your grocery store are. They will go on a cycle. So then you can, pay attention to those cycles and see when you're going to pick up Scooby-Doo snacks. I wanted to look at this Kirkland one. Do you remember
Yeah, I
how
saw
much?
they had another Kirkland thing below this one, some spice. So they definitely shop at Costco. So for those with Costco memberships, that's another great way to source online is type in the word Kirkland into the Amazon search engine and see what Kirkland branded things come up. I don't know what those cost at Costco though.
No, we have the foil, not the food wrap, but they're probably not $24
Right.
or heavy. Keebler, these
This cat
crackers.
has been making her debut on YouTube this morning, driving me nuts. My husband's walking by. I had to tell him about the cat. She's still laying down here, but at least she's laying and not walking around.
Skinny Girl dressing is now in Fred Meyer's, so note to self, pay attention to that. I might come back to this store. We've got these guys, a 3-pack of spaghetti. I mean,
Yeah, the seasoning packets, and those are, roughly $1 something.
Yep.
And they're easy and lightweight to throw in, and that would also qualify for small and light. It was priced to be small and light as well.
Yep.
If this is any of your store that is watching us, we are sorry.
There we go. So I just typed in Rice-A-Roni and poked around here looking at the different Rice-A-Ronis. Obviously this one, a single for $2.79, rank 500. You're going to skip over any of that. I'm not even going to look at something in grocery that's over 50K in.
Wow, that beef one, a box of 4 of them going for 15. That one might be profitable. Isn't Rice-A-Roni like $1 something?
Yeah, it's cheap. Cheap. And then this is the one that I liked that stood out to me. So I went ahead, we'll look at that one first. So these guys, I could find them at Walmart. Walmart has Rice-A-Roni 6 for 6-pack, so $1 a piece. You got to find everything though. That's the next part is like I'll find 2 really easy and then I can't find the Parmesan or whatever it is.
Yeah, I love listings like this.
Yes. So pretty easy. I would poly bag this. What would you poly or would you box?
Without actually seeing it in my hand, but more than likely I would poly bag it. And then what I do when I find a listing like this, like we said, I go through the stores and I will type in this pastaroni and I'll go down a rabbit trail and see if I can find bundles of different flavors. And sometimes just from one good lead, you can find a couple more. I will also scroll down and see the suggested listings. People who bought this also bought this. And sometimes you find some more that away.
Yep, just like this one.
Mm-hmm.
We got Rice-A-Roni beef flavored. I mean, it sells. It looks like one of
Steady
those
seller.
replens that you
Hmm.
could get on and continue to get
Yeah.
on. Rich has a question, which we are going to be wrapping it up here in the next 5 minutes. So
Yep.
if you have a question, get it in. FBM, are you having success? I don't do FBM at this time of the year, so no. And then I am not, but hopeful Amazon is not approving for seller fulfilled Prime. Nope, they have not opened up seller fulfilled Prime in like a year at least.
I sell fulfilled by merchant year long, Rich, in addition to FBA, but it is the much smaller side of my Amazon business. And like, for instance, I shipped off, I think, two fulfilled by merchant items this entire week because, again, it's the very smallest part of my business. So I do still make those sales. And I only sell fulfilled by merchant of inventory that, let's say it was Christmas items that I have already removed from Amazon. And so I have them in my possession to send in next year. I will just keep them listed because I don't want them at Amazon. I don't want to be paying storage fees on Christmas themed items at this time of the year. And on occasion, I will get somebody that wants to buy a Christmas item in February. So that I may have summer items that I pulled at the end of summer that I have fulfilled by merchant during Christmas, like bathing suits or so this is the type of stuff that I sell as fulfilled by merchant. So my sales, of course, are going to be slower, but I do still make them.
I wanted to point out that the picture on the box is slightly different. And so with that, you want to make sure you double check the ounces. And if it's just an updated box, your customer isn't going to care. I mean,
Yeah, you
it's
don't need to worry about it. Hmm.
if it's something like vitamins or medicine, a lot of times they will up or change the ingredients slightly. So you will not want to get on those ones. But beef and rice-a-roni, you could go through and see the ingredients, see if they did anything different. And if it's just a package update, because now they've got a new picture of the rice-a-roni, then it's good to go. But do your
Yeah.
due diligence and make sure that, from a customer standpoint, they're not going to get it and complain that the scent is off, the flavor's off, the box doesn't look the same. You just don't want to have any issues like that. If I were buying
Yeah.
this, I totally wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, beef. I'd be fine with it as from a customer standpoint.
Yeah.
Good morning, Scott, Bearded Picker. I have grown tired of shipping FBM. Everything goes back to FBA in the next 4 to 6 days.
Yeah. After Q4, you do get tired of fulfilled by merchant orders. It's just like, oh, I don't want to have to get this done before, the mail arrives to be picked up.
Yep. Important for listing item description box. Cover box image may vary unless if you can put your own picture in it. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good little blurb
Yeah.
to put in, and I like listings
Mhm.
like that. I also bounce around when it says like color may vary. Let's say you are selling bubbles for Easter or whatnot, and the picture shows a blue.
Bottle of bubbles, but the bottle of bubbles come in yellow or pink.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you need to make sure that listing, you're not going to have a bunch of people that are expecting blue and then they're getting the wrong color. What was it, like some squirt guns or something one time that people, it showed whatever color and then people were getting the wrong color, so they return it and they order another one until they get the right color, and it
Yeah.
costs you. It's a headache. You have to deal with the bad feedback and the complaints and the resending out and etc. And it's just a pain in the butt. I did all my recalling and sending in for FBA like the second, right after Christmas, whatever that week was, right between Christmas and New Year's. I think I sent in all my toys, but we still have some scragglers. We got a couple things back from returns that will be shipped in. They weren't damaged, so it's always nice when you get product back and it's not damaged.
Yeah, I have a couple of cases I need to open today. What irritates me is when Amazon goes against their own policy of the return period. They do it all
Mm,
the time.
yep.
So I have had just this week people returning holiday decorations that they bought long before Christmas,
Mhm.
and they're just now returning it and getting a refund.
Did they get it scanned in before the 31st?
This is what I'm going to investigate.
Yeah.
More than likely, yes.
Uh,
Or no? I don't know, but I'm going to investigate because that always irritates me.
yeah. I had one FBM toy. It was a Pokemon clamshell Pokemon thing. By the way, if you ever are selling those, you need to do an image search, not a barcode search. It's a little bit more work, but sometimes they are worth it. And my packers, thank goodness, noticed that the title said Roblox, not
Mm,
Pokemon. And so anyhow, I was able to return it at the store. It was just one item. And she's like, yeah, we have a 90-day return policy. I was like, wow, good to know. Good to know. I try not to do very many returns, but it happens every once in a while. I was going to maybe flip it over on eBay, but I was I had to go clear the shelf for that other item. So I needed to go in there anyways. So got that returned, got my other items, and I left them in the car. So now I got to go get them out of the car.
mhm.
Note to self. But do we have anything else to say today? I think that was it. That was all our
That
funds.
was it.
Perfect. It is 9/11, so, and my jaw is hurting now, so time for me to be quiet for a little bit. I did get to eat a real meal last night. I was so happy. It took forever to chew it down. My dental induced diet of the week, not recommended. Scott, a bearded picker, if you don't. Oh, we got two questions. Okay, we'll do Rich first. Do you know if it's possible to update the main image for an item you are selling on Amazon, or is it just updating the image on your listing? Yeah, if other people are on the listing and you're not the owner of the listing, then no, you can't really update it very well. If you are the owner of the listing and other people are on the listing, sometimes you can update it. And if it's a big change, then sometimes they won't allow you to update it, or it takes a little bit more, like a flat file or a call in to try and get it updated, because they don't want to change what was happening. The stem of this is that people were messing up the main picture to get people off their listing. Like, say it was my listing and people jumped on it, and I didn't want people on my listing anymore, and I didn't have any more in stock. I would go change that picture to something obnoxious, and then it caused a lot of problems. And so they're trying not to allow people to change the main image. And if you aren't the owner of the listing and other people on there, no, you can't. Now, if the owner has gotten off the listing and they have deleted it out of their inventory, and now you're the only person on that listing, yes, you can. So complicated answer there, but it is just kind of depends on who's on there. Most of the time, Amazon says it's their discretion whether.
I know it. Talking about I don't gotta like it though.
Yeah. And no, I don't think anybody's going to drill down and see your pictures. The only time people really look at pictures is if it's, say, an autographed book and they want to see the autograph or the inscription or something like that. I mean, I don't ever look at any seller's pictures on what they're doing. Do you?
On the listing, you mean?
Yeah.
Like most of it's the main picture that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
main picture and the title that I'm looking at. So that's why I said, like with the unethical seller that puts their little branded thing at that very last picture, and I don't see it in the main picture, I don't see it in the title. No, we're not looking at that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But that is all we got for today. What do you got going on today, Tina?
As always, paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. Paperwork Fridays. I do lives on Friday, and then bills and paperwork and computery things, nothing exciting.
I'm excited. We're going to a hotel tonight. We're going out to not far, but we're going out to a favorite sushi joint, and then we're kind of having a little getaway for Valentine's Day or celebration, or I don't know. I like getting away every once in a while. Every 6 months or so, we like to just kind of get out of the house.
Fun.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's mainly just to disconnect.
Yeah,
put away the phone, put away the electronics, have some one-on-one time.
much needed. Yeah.
Gosh, I feel like, well, and I tell my husband this too. I'm like, there's 100 things that happen to me during the day, and really most of them are not super important, so I don't share them with you. and then we don't have that kind of connection. And anyhow, it's time to get caught up and talk about the important things in life. And I don't know, lately it's been retirement and what plans, and I'm not even thinking about it right now, but it is something to discuss. But that's what we got going on. So pretty excited
Sounds
about that.
nice.
Yeah.
That sounds really nice. All right, you guys, thank you for watching and hanging out with us on Friday. We hope that you got a little inspiration and motivation to get searching on Amazon and finding some of your own listings to get on and make some profit. And we'll see you next Friday.
Yep. See you next Friday.